Well, I have the fabulous Sasha Love with me. Absolutely an amazing woman. I met her a couple of weeks ago, or a week ago, or actually it was Gary Hart's birthday dinner.
Yeah.
And you got up and sang, and I thought, well, she's got rather a pretty voice. And who are you? So the only way I can find out who anybody is inviting them on my show. So here you are, Sasha. How are you?
I'm good. How are you, darling?
Awesome, 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 awesome. Now, you are a singer, and you've been singing, I think, all over the world.
Yes, I'm a seasoned singer. I'm gonna bite Steve.
Why? Why are you going to bite Steve?
Because he said, you sang with Wayne Newton and Jim Belushi, and I said, yeah, and I worked with...
You did. You sang with Wayne Newton.
With the Stardust across the street, which it's torn down now.
Yeah,
they're building Resort World now.
Something like that.
Yeah.
They're getting more things coming into Vegas. But Vegas gambling isn't doing so well, is it? I think if they took away this parking thing... It
vacillates back and forth.
It vacillates. If they take... Oh, look, she doesn't like the parking either.
I don't.
Huh?
I don't.
Hasn't it kept away a lot of the locals, this parking thing?
I gotta tell you.
Tell me.
Yeah, it has. But we try to scoot around it, or
you work around it.
Mm-hmm.
You work around it, so you can get there.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Well, the Wynn Hotel has now stopped. Well, no, they don't have parking anymore.
Oh,
you don't
I'm so happy.
You don't pay for parking at the Wynn, and I'm going to announce that out there because everybody's going to the Wynn now.
Oh man, I
Isn't that amazing?
love that.
Yes, that's.
It's so opulent. It's beautiful.
Well, also because it's not the $18. It's the $18 added on after you've had an evening of spending money.
Yes.
Because you've either gambled, or you've either had dinner, or you've done something that's cost something.
Yes.
And then you have extra 80. So anyway, so that's my speech about the parking. Now you actually sung with Wayne Newton. Who else did you sing with?
Well, I started out and I toured with Bobby Womack, who's a rhythm and blues artist, and Bobby passed away a couple of years ago.
Okay.
In 2014.
Oh.
Bobby wrote It's All Over Now for the Rolling Stones. So I was able in the 80s to work with Bobby Womack and record with him, tour and record with him. And we recorded with people like Patti LaBelle and the Crusaders and Stevie Wonder.
So you've been
and
with
George
all
Benson
of them.
and a bunch of yes.
But they don't have that life anymore in Vegas. They don't have all these singers anymore.
You know, when people say that this is the entertainment mecca.
It is.
This is the entertainment, I want to say capital where...
It's the capital of the world.
Where the entertainers who are music entertainers,
it's the music, yes.
They come to retire because they're tired of living out of a suitcase. And they want to go home when they're done performing. And I can't say I blame them.
So they come back home.
They want to be able to perform and then be able to put the key in the door and go home. And like I said, I can't blame them at all. But I left Womack in the late 80s, and I started opening for people like, because the Rolling Stones had influenced me so heavily. Tina Turner was on the rise, and they said, Sasha, you could be the next Tina Turner. I said, I'm not going to be the next anyone. I'm Sasha. I said, I'm Sasha.
Sasha Love is going to be Sasha Love.
Going to be Sasha Love.
Yeah, she won't win anybody else.
Yes, so
I love that, by the way.
Oh, man, I started opening for people like David Lee Roth, Peter Wolf, James Brown, Todd Rundgren.
So you worked for all these people?
Bunch.
You did that. You were the opening act for all these people.
For them, yes. And then I worked with the Belkins, because I'm from Shaker Heights in Cleveland. So I worked with the Belkins, who is now, I think they're now Live, what is that? Live Nation?
Oh, Live Nation, yes.
They managed me for a little while. And we got some nibbles. And,
so what are you doing now? What you're coming? Are you coming back out again?
I got married, and
she got married and then stopped singing.
That didn't work.
Oh, wait a second, it didn't work?
It didn't work.
Oh, I love the way she says it didn't work. Because you know, a lot of people get angry and mad. It just didn't work.
It didn't work. So you know, I was married. Yeah, I was married to someone who thought that you need to kick the doors in. I said, no, I like being diplomatic, and that's not the way I like to approach.
Yes. You like being you.
I don't like to approach things that way.
No.
So that didn't work. And I took a sabbatical, and then I needed to regroup because I had moved out west
and
left all my family back east.
Are you now regrouping?
I remarried after 5 years after being divorced.
Oh, so now you're married again?
My last name now is Love.
Okay.
And before that it was Sims. When I was working I was working with Wayne, and he'd introduced me as Sasha Sims. So now I'm gearing up for a brand new show to take into the casino, and it's
Which
all about
casinos
love.
are going in? See, I love this. It's like the film business. They can't tell you the name of the film.
I have to sign on the dotted line, and you.
I know it. Of course I do. No, you can't. I know she can't. Well, not yet.
They said you are incredibly, undeniably talented, and we want to work with you. So I said,
So will you be an opening act again, or will you have your own act?
My own show.
Oh, isn't that nice?
Yes.
So we're going to promote your show.
Terrific.
And when is it coming out? When is all this? You don't have to tell me when.
2020.
2020.
Yes, 2020.
So 2020, we can't say the time yet, and we can't say the name yet, but it's coming out.
Yes.
So you must be absolutely thrilled.
I am. When I first arrived, I had signed a contract with MGM to do my own show, and as I stated, I was married to someone who
destroyed it.
And he says, no, you should take the gig with Wayne Newton, and I didn't want to, and it was a tumultuous kind of relationship where he was abusive, and I took the gig with Wayne Newton, but I
really
love
wanted
him
your own.
to have my
Wayne
own
Newton's
show.
amazing.
He featured me 2 to 3 times in his show a night. It was great experience.
But you still want to do your own show.
Yes,
Have you ever had your own show?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
Back east, and I've traveled and done my own
show. Have you traveled through Europe and everything? Have you?
Yeah, but I was working with other celebrities when I was doing that. So,
but now it's your turn. Now 2020 is your year.
Yes.
Do you know, I've had this 2020 being a lot of people's years.
I gotta tell you.
And I like it.
Well, I gotta tell you this. I learned that only what you do for Christ will last. I am a believer in Christ Jesus. And I know that it's God who opens doors no man can shut. And it's God who shuts doors
but what you really need to understand, though, is when a door is opened, you've got to know when that door is open, and you've got to follow through what He wants you to do.
Yes.
And sometimes a lot of people don't recognize it. So my thing is, recognize what's going on around you. Recognize what's being presented to you.
You're an open door.
Yes.
You're an open door.
Yeah.
I mean, God is using you to be a
help all these
trove.
people.
Yes, to help people so that they can be seen and exposed, so people will know who they are.
Well, yes. I've had a lot of experience. I've just had another couple that were on the show, and I knew him before he had his show, and he got inspired by my show, and then he had him on my show, and then he realized what I was doing.
See what I'm saying?
He could do it. You're saying exactly that, and that's what I want to do for you. This young lady is absolutely amazing. She has a fabulous voice, so it's now your turn to get out there.
It's my turn.
But it's also up to you.
It is.
It's up to you to take the advantage.
Yes, absolutely.
And take the advantage.
You're right, because faith without works is dead. That's what the Word of God says.
Yes.
I know that I give honor now to God, because 20 years ago it was like me. It was all about me.
Oh, no, it's not all about me.
I am not like that. I'm not that woman anymore.
No.
I'm grounded.
Well, you're grounded, but you're more of an open book of giving to other people.
Yes.
Life is really, money. We all need money. We've got rent, we've got clothes, we need things, we need stuff. It's not all about me. It's all about everybody else, because everybody else out there will make what I have succeed. It'll make them succeed.
Yes.
And everybody gets something out of it. Even my producer gets something.
Yes.
He puts his time into doing this show, and he gets recognized for what he does here, and because this is what he puts together, which is fabulous. He's got a great thing to. I've got a director for the talent, another place. So they all get this opportunity to get out there.
To utilize their gifts.
With their gifts, because their gifts aren't the same as mine, but with everybody all together, without you, I can't do any interviews.
And I gotta tell you, we all need each other. There's no big eyes and little U's. We all make each other look good because we are an excellent reflection on each other. And I love working in godly integrity and in excellence.
Good for you. So be good to him.
I love the fact that you asked me to come on.
Absolutely. Because I liked her voice. I liked her energy of where she wants to go and what she wants to do. Now, how can people reach you to book you? How can they get hold of you?
You can contact me at God's Treasure. No, it's God's Jewels.
God's Jewels
at iCloud.com.
At iCloud.
You can email me there.
Okay.
You can call me, and my number changes a lot because if you look on YouTube, you'll find me under Sasha Tamarah, Tamarah, Sims, Sims. I told you I had a body of work on there. And
then we got Love, Sasha Love.
And now it's Sasha Love. And my phone number changes from time to time.
What's up?
702-466-4760. But I think it would be easier just to email me.
Just email her.
Just email me for now.
Voice. She's coming out with her own show. Absolutely fabulous. This is what we do here on Vegas Live with Ninon. But don't forget to tune in on YouTube. And don't forget to subscribe. Build us up, because without you, nothing happens. Without this young lady, nothing happens. I can't do anything without any of you. So you're all helping. You're all wonderful. And
I can do nothing without God. Without God, He owns the breath that we breathe. And He made us, and He gave us these wonderful gifts. And I couldn't be here without you.
There you are. See, nothing happens without you. Thank you for watching. We'll be right back. Take care.